Breaking news for you. Eritrea it's going to launch a new armed group against Ethiopia. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel, viewers. Good to be with you. Eritrea Ethiopia relations very tense these days for the last 1 year or so. Their bilateral relations have been tense, and now it seems that they are launching proxies against each other. Ethiopia doing that publicly, Eritrea discreetly. We know that Ethiopia is hosting Eritrean opposition groups. Brigade Hamado, Eritrean Afar, National Congress, Rasado, Taggi, all based in Ethiopia. They are publicly saying that they want to start an armed movement to topple Isaias Afwerki government from Ethiopian Afar region. Brigade Hamad has established its headquarters in Addis Ababa. ANC Rasado are based in the Afar region. So while Ethiopia is busy backing, arming, training, funding, sponsoring Eritrean, anti-Eritrean government groups. What about Eritrea? Do you think Eritrea is sleeping? No, no one is sleeping. These two rivals know each other very well. Eritrea is in contact with the TPLF Debrecen, with Fano, but it has found an opportunity to launch another armed group against the Ethiopian government. What happened? Where is this group based? How strong is this group? Can this group be a real threat to the Ethiopian government? Let's start, viewers. Firstly, I said in videos uh, in recent weeks that Afar region will be the center of Ethiopia-Eritrea conflict. Ethiopian government wants to launch the pressure campaign on Eritrea from the Afar region of Ethiopia. It means that Eritrea will also try to penetrate Afar region. Eritrea had no proxy group in the Afar region of Ethiopia in the past too. I am not aware of the presence of any pro-Eritrean government group based in Ethiopian Afar region. Eritrea has TPLF in Tigray, Fano in uh, Amhara. It could strike a deal with Ola in Oromia, but it had no presence whatsoever in the Ethiopian Afar region. While Eritrean opposition groups are making preparations to make Afar their headquarters, it means Eritrea needed to have a proxy group against the Ethiopian government in Ethiopian Afar region. I've been warning, but I've been saying, by the way, that Eritrea will try to penetrate the Ethiopian Afar region. I said that in several videos. I said that Eritrean intelligence agency backed elements will definitely penetrate the Ethiopian Afar region. Now it has happened. It has happened. So what happened? A few days ago, an Ethiopian Afar regional government official fled to Eritrea. Now, details are being shared. I contacted people and I got the full story now for you. Ibrahim Usman Aliyu is the name of this man. He was part of the Afar regional government, one of the senior leaders in the Afar region. He is, but he fled to Eritrea. Why? Eritrean intelligence agency contacted him. The agency remained in touch with him for some time. Ibrahim Usman had some grievances against the Ethiopian federal government and the ruling Prosperity Party government in the far region of Ethiopia. Disagreement with the ruling party, which he was part of, was over two issues. Firstly, entry of Tigray fighters in the far region of Ethiopia. Anti-TPLF Tigray fighters are based in the Afar region. They are using Afar as their training ground. He opposed this policy, firstly. Secondly, he opposed the alleged federal government's backing for Somalis. Somalis and Afars have been involved in dispute over the status of Adato, Undefo, and Garbaise, three towns contested by both Afars and Somalis. They fought several times for the control of these towns. Ibrahim was of the view that federal government was supporting Somali Isas or Somalis on the issue, and Somalis were being back to settle in Adato, Undefo, and Garbaise. So he developed differences with the federal government of Ethiopia, with his government in Afar. Meanwhile, he was contacted by Eritrean intelligence agency, and he decided to go to Eritrea, to leave Ethiopia and to flee to Eritrea. Not alone. Did not enter Eritrea alone. Dozens of people were with him. Now it has been confirmed. And they entered Eritrea a few weeks ago. I did a video on that. Confirmed. Now their talks have been held between Ibrahim, Usman, and Eritrean government. Obviously, he was not welcomed in Eritrea to be given a place to live there, but he was told to come to Eritrea to organize a group, armed group. That is why he was told to bring as many men as he can from the far region. Less than 100, you can say, accompanied him. He managed to enter Eritrea, and their Eritrean government and Ibrahim Usman are holding discussions about the launch of this Afar armed group in the far region of Ethiopia from Eritrea. Ibrahim Harun led Ethiopian Afar armed group is being trained now, funded, and soon it will be launched in the Ethiopian Afar region. Another player in the Ethiopian Afar region is emerging now. Eritrean government had no presence of its proxy in the Ethiopian Afar region. The two groups already, the two groups against whom Ibrahim Usman had grievances are not supportive of the Eritrean government. Tigray fighters, Getachew, pro-Getachew Tigray fighters, they are against Eritrean government. Somali Isas, pro-Djibouti, again, not supportive of Eritrean government. Djibouti, not an ally of Eritrea, rather Eritrea and Djibouti fought wars. So both the groups against which Ibrahim Usman had grievances are anti-Eritrean to some extent. That is why Ibrahim Usman was contacted by Eritrean intelligence agency, and he decided to flee to Eritrea to organize an armed group there, which could soon start its activities in the Ethiopian Afar region. Now, in the Ethiopian Afar region, Eritrean, anti-Eritrean government opposition groups are being launched by the Ethiopian government, and in the same Ethiopian Afar region, an Eritrean government-backed anti-Ethiopian government opposition Afar group is being launched by the Eritrean government. I've been warning that Afar region could be a battleground if The tension between Ethiopia and Eritrea is not diffused if issues are not solved. Let's see. It seems that Afar people will have to realize the gravity of the situation. Instead of taking sides, they should just tell it clearly to the governments that they don't want any war on their land. Thank you for watching.